Greetings, folks. This movie is being produced for my wife Yvonne and Christine and anybody at work that will be involved in creating Valentine's pictures using a template, taking a picture of a dog, placing it inside this frame, and then printing it. So what I've done here is I have chosen this template. Our printer that we use is 6 inches wide by 4 inches. 6 inches, let's say, wide by 4 inches in height. So first I want to do is go to images, image size. This one here is about 300 resolution, which is right where I want it to be. We have 4 inches here. I need this width to be 6. So I'm going to highlight this and go to 6. Make sure this is it reflects inches. So I choose 6. So automatically I have scales, styles, and constraint properties. So automatically it gives me 4 inches, which is the same aspect ratio. So it's 6 by 4. That's close enough. I say OK. Step number 1. This is exactly what I want. I want 6 by 4. Here I have my tools, a palette here, and here I have my layers. So now what I want to do is choose a picture that I want to place back here. So I'm going to go to File, Open, and I'm going to choose this guy here. Okay. Now the object here is to take this guy and put him behind here and then print this entire picture here. So if I click on this guy here and I go to image size, I'm going to find out this guy is 20 inches big. I mean, that is huge. I say OK. And if I look at this picture is only 6 inches by 4, and this guy is already 20 inches wide. This is for like a big old decal on a van. So if I go here and I look at this frame here, in comparison to the picture, it's like 1/3. So I figure, OK, let's make this guy about 2.5 inches. So I go Image, Size. We're going to resize him with the width to make him 2.5 inches. It will automatically turn my height into 3.645 because we have a constraint proportions here. I say OK. So now it's working, and here he is. Here I can't see him much because he's so tiny, so I can come here to my expansion glass, and I have it here on plus sign, which is gonna, if I come here and I click it, it's gonna make him bigger. So I can see him. Here he is at 25%. But anyway, this is where we want him to be, which is 2.5 inches. This is the move tool. So I click this. Now I can come here, left click and drag him here. This is going to be perfect. See this? But I want to put him behind the frame. So here is the layer 2, and he needs to go behind behind this frame. All I do is just drag it down here. Bingo, here he is. He's behind the frame. That's where I want him to be. Now what I can do is go here and File, Save As. I save them. Make sure you choose JPEG to save, and then you just take them to your printer with your flash drive, pick them, and you can print them. You can print them what you want. One thing I'd like to mention is this. Let's take this guy again, and let's assume this guy has a background. And the background, image size, let's do this real quick. 2.5 inches by about 4. So I'm going to say, OK, I'm going to go to File, New. We're going to choose, let's see here. We want this to be inches, right? So inches, 2.5, 2.5 by about 4 inches. Transparent, that's OK. Make sure it's 300 dpi, OK. So here it is. There's a color here, which is pink, which is fine with me. I don't care. I take the paint bucket, bingo, done, right? Now we highlighted the whole thing, painted the whole thing. Go to the move tool. I'm going to grab this guy. I'm going to put him here. So let's assume this is your initial picture because we have a background here, but we need to get rid of this background. The way to do this is you go to your magic wand here, click it, come here, boom. It highlights all the pink. You can just click delete, and here, no, it's not going to do it. So what I'm going to do is make another movie for this to show you exactly how this is done. So follow through with me. Okay, thanks.